Demon Hunter first. There doesn't seem to be much of a different choice these days. Except on some very specific maps, the Warden might work. Twisted Meadows and Echo Isles, especially. Got the Wisp Scout on the other side. You can see how low the lumber is for 120. It is insanely low. But also Demon Hunter cannot start off with creeping right away, apparently, which is annoying for him. He's gonna need some levels, some items to really display his power. He's hiding. Hiding next to the lamppost. He's trying to hide from the DK. Peekaboo! Here I am! This is such an unusual opening. No creeping. No fighting, basically, either. And in the end, the tech is pretty evenly timed. LawLiet just slightly ahead. Sending out wisps already. Looks like he's expecting to get attacked in the main base and doesn't want to have his wisps exposed there. Oh, there's a 6th Acolyte coming, and 120 sees it with the wisp. This is super valuable. This should tell him there's an attempted expansion coming now. Might trigger him to expand himself. He's almost got the resources for it. Oh, and there it is. Tree of Life coming up early. But if 120 gets this expansion up without a cancel, and he's got tier 2 finishing in a moment, this should certainly favor him. Good items here for the Demon Hunter. Attack items for the Naga later. DK so close to the level 2. One last hit, one wisp, one anything would be enough. Including this one, and he gets it. Gets the Trapper, gets level 2, and this Tree of Life is looking very, very exposed. Immolation trying to force back the ghouls. Lots of damage being done right here by the Demon Hunter. Ancient of War is going to go down. But more importantly, the Tree of Life might be finishing. We need more wisps here. Where are the wisps for the detonates? First big mistake by LawLiet here. No wisps nearby for the detonates. He could have landed on so many skeletons. But good micro on the archers. Until now. Archers all saved. Tree of Life seems to be finishing. Lots of hurt ghouls have returned though. Also great saves on the ghouls. I think none of them have gone down. Only unit, if you will, to fall so far is the Ancient of War. And now, I guess, a ghoul. Yeah, the wisp detonates were really lacking. There should have been some wisps here.
Player's forces are under attack.
But still a playable game. We got the Naga second versus Lich second. What's the speed? DK, not too much experience, only barely got to level 2. Tree of Life now up. We got one lore and a second. Wisp Scout seeing where the unit is heading. Gloves of Haste. Good item again for the Naga, but nothing really for the Demon Hunter just yet. Oh, LawLiet has to TP, doesn't he? Yeah, TP's in to save the tree. Should be one ghoul going down then. Oh, nice deny. Expansion taking a while here to be fully established, fully saturated, but certainly 120 will be mining fully sooner. Close to level 3. That's the level, the advantage, excuse me, he has right now. Slightly ahead on levels, but no Ancient of War anymore. LawLiet cannot really creep too well at all with that Ancient of War gone. Oh, nice Wisp Scout. LawLiet expecting 120 up here, and he's absolutely right. Just got the level 3. And the tier 3 tech starts. 1-0 here, a little bit ahead. Entangled gold mine will not be cancelled. And now it feels like LawLiet has to be aggressive, has to look for a fight, because you just can't really creep with no Ancient of War. Oh, good mana burn. That prevents the Nova. Oh, and the Lich might just be dead. I was looking at the wrong spot for just a moment. And there's another mana burn. Great play here. Demon Hunter gets the kill. LawLiet, who had to play aggressive, gets a nice pickoff and gets the Slaughterhouse as well, doesn't he? Gets the Slaughterhouse cancel as well. But there is a second one up at the expansion. Good play by LawLiet so far, with the exception of Wisps. LawLiet normally a Wisp detonate specialist, but I feel like that is way underutilized. Oh my god, look at all these skellies! Never any Wisps anywhere nearby. Dryad gets surrounded. She's gonna die as well. Oh, never mind. Useful. Abolish just finished, but the Lich is back. No Nova at the moment. Come on, one more mana burn. One more mana burn, baby. On the Lich. Do it. Ah, look at that burn right before the Nova. LawLiet with really good play. Just the Wisps were missing, but other than that, has been looking very, very solid. Going early into armor upgrades as well. And 1-0 is crazy underleveled, dude. 2-1 only. That is terrible. But once Frenzy upgrade finishes, we all know that's when things get dangerous for the Night Elf. 1-0 still has flu symptoms. Yeah, that might be true. 1-0 was sick yesterday, and he still has a fever today, according to the admins. Big item here up for grabs. Enraged Wildkin. Who's gonna get it? Looks like LawLiet were able to achieve it. Fog Lightning to secure the kill. Quel'Thala's Boots. Great for the Demon Hunter. But we got the orb, and now the equation changes. If there was a Nova here, Demon might be in trouble, but there is no Nova. Nice deny. And we got the first rejuve. The first of hopefully many for LawLiet.
Players' forces are under attack.
Bear Master training coming up. LawLiet's resource looking pretty good, both at 50. No Orb of Venom yet on the Demon Hunter, so his damage is... Ah, no, never mind. He does have the Orb. Excuse me. Got the shop, in fact, over here at the expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bear Master training now done. But we got the Naga as well. Demon Hunter healing up from the Moonwells one more time. That is almost all the Moon Juice gone. Pretty much all the Moon Juice gone. LawLiet needs an Invul Potion. He wants to take these fights well. Finally, some creeping for the Undead. DK. Dude, look at this level 3 timing. 10 minutes 30. That is ridiculously late. That's wild, dude. 10:30 for DK level 3. I don't know when I saw that the last time. By the way, Demon got a Ring of Protection. That is amazing for him. Needs armor badly. And here's the push towards the expansion. Demon Hunter starting things off with the Invul Potion here. Mana burn right away on the Naga. She might be instantly dead. Trying to give the Ankh over. And that was successful. Last second with the Ankh to save the Naga. Mana burn needs to come into play. There it is, but Nova still hits the demon, still losing lots of HP. There's the staff to save him, but no Moon Juice back at home. The shop is over at the expansion, and all of a sudden it's a lot of Night Elf units possibly going down. More bears falling, more dryads falling, demon back to the Moonwell, but still hurt. Heal potion had to be used as well, but now the mana is gone. No mana on the undead side anymore. Supply-wise, 1-0, slightly ahead. We got a Moonstone. Nighttime now artificially reinstated. This bear got away by the skin of his teeth. 1-0, despite a slow start with the DK, now has a big army. Fiend Destroyer. Always scary. As we know. LawLiet needs more army. And he needs more army quick. No invul now anymore. Oh, and Mana Burn after the Nova, excuse me. And LawLiet's army seems just a bit too weak here, doesn't it? Staff one more time. Demon Hunter back at home. But there's a second shop. He needs more healing. He needs so much more healing. LawLiet started off so well into this series. But he's running out of healing, man. That is the big problem. It's nighttime now. Finally, nighttime again for the Moonwells. But it might be a little bit too late. LawLiet's trying to hold on. But WC3 is just not losing anything. He's building more and more army. The fast expo that WC3 has been playing a lot lately. Might be winning him here the game as well. Expo on the way to tier 2, to be honest. Trying to go for the DK kill. There's a heal scroll though. Getting blocked by the demon. Heal scroll in. Demon Hunter staffed out. DK. Oh, does go down. Fork Lightning was also ready. Bear gonna die as well. Item on the ground. More healing. LawLiet 30 supply down though. Easy tavern res on the Death Knight. WC3 just hasn't been losing units. Bunch of fiends still. 2 A-bombs, 3 destroyers. This is like the perfect undead army. 2 statues on the ground. The Hunter has to seemingly do it all by himself. Running out of mana quick. Running out of healing also quick. One more staff to save him. But I think this map is looking lost. We got the double orb of venom. Is there a chance for LawLiet still in this game? Good Fork Lightning. Quite a bit of damage all of a sudden. Great mana burn right before the coil. But LawLiet's army just isn't enough. Oh, sick deny on the A-bomb. Demon Hunter seems to be hurt all the time. Never is he full HP with an invuln to rock into the fight. Tree of Life losing HP. That's the lifeline, of course. Without Tree of Life, there's no chance anymore. We got one bear again on the field, but they die so fast in the destroyers. Look at that. Just a little bit of focus fire and the bear is almost instantly gone. Looking for the next hero kill against the Naga, but the demon goes down this time. Staff was still on cooldown for just 2 or 3 more seconds. And that seems to be game. Wants to get one more hero kill, and he might be able to get it, but it's denied as well. Quite a few hero kills this game. But LawLiet is down to only 40 supply left. $80 supply. Despite some losses, WC3 is never really dipping below 80. He can always reproduce easily. LawLiet's getting a few kills, but seemingly never enough. This Demon Hunter doing the high wire act, and now the Naga as well, just barely clinging on to life. Next kill. And that's game then. GG is called, and WC3 does take map number 1. It looked like a great early game for LawLiet. Kind of a failed ghoul pull. But the expansion timing. The expansion coming up on the way to tier 2. And a fast Halls of the Dead tech achieved. Still then did win this game for the undead. Yeah, I thought LawLiet would be in a good spot here, but when that tier 3 is finished and the undead comes pushing at your base, it gets very scary very quick. Losing the Ancient of War also, I think, hurt LawLiet more than I initially anticipated. The good thing is, if you have the Ancient of War alive, then on tier 2, you can harass with the Demon Hunter and boots only, and the Naga can solo creep, oftentimes with Ancient of War, and then get level 3 possibly quickly, get the level 2 Fork Lightning going, find more kills, and in the end you have to get level 5 Demon Without level 5 Demon, I don't think there's realistically a way to win against a player of that caliber in the very late game. Demon Hunter never quite got to that point. Of course, the most obvious mistake was LawLiet not having enough wisps involved. If he had had more wisps active on the map, and brought with his army to have detonates ready, that would have catapulted him into a much better position. But other than that, I think it was looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. LawLiet is going to have his losers map coming up next. That is going to be Amazonia. Demon Hunter, one base, extremely strong on Amazonia. A map where undead cannot fast expand, where you're going to be forced into one base versus one base, where if the Demon Hunter gets off to a good start, he controls the map really, really well, and he can really be a bully on Amazonia. LawLiet was showing some signs of brilliance in the series against Happy in the upper bracket. Happy, of course, won in the end, as he does almost always, but LawLiet did get 2 map wins with his specialty hero, the the Warden, I mean. I hope we get to see her again. He didn't play her on Twisted. I found that quite surprising. Didn't go Warden, but rather Demon Hunter on Twisted. Didn't end up winning here, but yeah, he won with Warden solo on Echo Isles and on Springtime with Demon. Eer0, not in his best shape today, as we heard. He is still suffering from a fever. He's been sick over the last couple of days, but he is trucking along like a true trooper. LawLiet, of course, will want to score here. Once you start going down 0-2, 0-3, that's when a series can quickly slip away from you. 1-0 had one of the craziest comebacks in this tournament series. I think it was in B Cup 12, when he was down 0-3 to Lin, and then managed the reverse sweep, which was incredible. 1-0 against Lin series in general have been super entertaining. Also here in this tournament, we saw them duking it out in the lower bracket. We are in the lobby, just waiting for the goal from the admins. They're taking their time. No need to rush anything. Infi seems to not be streaming this tournament, right? What is Infi streaming? This is the final day. Ah, he's streaming Ancient of Wonders Cup, of course. I forgot about that for just a minute. Ancient of Wonders Cup today between Team Lin and Team Fortitude. Where Starbuck was able to beat Sock, by the way, in the first game of the day. Alright, now we're loading in. Map number 2. Can LawLiet keep the series even? If he goes down 0-2 here, this would be very bad for his prospects. Do we have a bug over here? They got the game paused. Ah, no. Now we're good. Oh, he's doing it again, isn't he? Doing it again, back to back. Look at the mad lad. Ghoul pull. LawLiet, though, again having the Ancient of War in a careful position. Really greedy position would be right here. But this one is further away from the creeps. Oh, let's take a look. LawLiet needs to use the wisps to de-aggro the creeps, ideally. The wizard is the one who does the most damage back here. 32, 39. But it seems like this Ancient of War again is held. Wizard is aggro against the creeps. Against the wisps, I mean. And the ghoul now very hurt. And again, LawLiet does hold. And he's going Warden this time. Let's go, LawLiet. Hell yeah. The Warden Specialist. Got the Necropolis here for 1-0 again. He's going to be low on lumber, obviously. The Warden can get a great jump start to level 2 right away from these two initial camps. Lots of good items here for the Warden available as well. I've seen recently in games that I watched that Ring of Protection is pretty damn good at the Warden, actually. Giving her more durability. Very important not to Wisp deny. I mean, Lightning Shield deny over here. We got double Ancient of War. Warden wants to creep heavily. Pulling in the second camp. DK also gonna get a quick level 2. Took out the first Wisp here, by the way. There's the Ring of Protection for the Warden. And Slippers. That's good items. And look at that. All of a sudden, the Warden on 9 ammo points. That's pretty good. Second Ancient of War is ready. The second Ancient of War does slow down the tech a lot for LawLiet. As you can see, under tech is going to be noticeably faster. Excuse me. Sold the ring though. Goes for the circlet. More damage on the Warden. A little bit more mana. Trying to get the levels as fast as possible. With the Warden, you always want to be ahead on levels, if you can. This camp is not quite enough for level 3, though. Takes a while to creep. Takes some repair. The green camp will now be necessary for the next level up. DK also level 2.5. Warden going Shadow Strike. Might be Shadow Strike and Phantom Knives. We'll see. Oh, he's got the blink ready with a crystal ball. LawLiet, he wants to go for the big play. He's got the blink ready. Doesn't make it in time, though. Gets level 3. Looking for the detonate. Coil right away on the Warden. That could be a kill on the Ghoul with a Shadow Strike. It is denied, though. And experience, as we know, very important on this hero. Wants to get one more Shadow Strike. That was a lot of mana invested. Heavy commitment early on the Warden. all the mana gone already. And mana management is crucial on the hero. Boots and staff for the Warden. With the boots and staff, if the DK happens to be low HP, he could be a viable target as well. Items are insanely good for 1-0. Claws for the Lich, slippers later on for the Dark Ranger. Oh, acid stolen. Cute. And the Warden now very speedy with those boots. Should be one easy kill at least on the Ghoul. Way too late on the coil. Little sloppy there by 1-0, but he's got good items. He's got great items, actually. Oh, Warden. Surrounded! Ha! 1 point surrounded by the DK. Acolytes. You don't want to lose... wait, actually he's got the Necro. So losing Acolytes here isn't even the end of the world. Wait, did one die? Ah yeah, one Acolyte died here. But the Warden's gonna blink out. This again costs her 100 mana. So she spent 150 mana already on blink. Now she might get level 4, which will make her a lot more maneuverable. On the way to tier 3, double lures. Ancient War almost lost. Big mana potion. There we go. This Warden is in business. But she wants level 5. On level 5, all of a sudden she becomes very, very strong. 1-0, just a little bit too late for the Creepjack. Might get the Ancient of War, but no archers. And the Warden again looking for more kills. Going for the Acolytes. Those are easy kills if they don't get coiled. Could have gotten this kill if he had just gone for the right click. One Acolyte's gonna fall. Wait, is he gonna lose both? Whew. Okay, saves this one. Only one Acolyte falling here. Big mana potion committed already on the Warden. Trying to go for the Merc camp. Oh, but great scout. The Skelly sees the archers. Oh, this is scary enough for LawLiet. Lich and DK are approaching. Oh my god, he's gonna sacrifice all the archers here. LawLiet is going for it regardless. Even with the undead approaching. Oh, gets the last hit. LawLiet with the item. And that's all archers going down, basically. Dude, that's wild. Sacrificing every archer here. And the item wasn't that amazing. And now we got a statue. That's a big help. Keep these units alive against the Warden. Needs to maybe blink in if he wants to get this kill. Ghoul is healing so much from the statue. And didn't get the kill. Ghoul back here. Healing from the best unit in the game. And the Warden is far from 5 still. Uh-oh. LawLiet might be in trouble. He's going double AP. Super heavy turtle mode. LawLiet has almost no units. 25 supply. It looks like he doesn't have enough experience, does he? 1-2 did a good job. Keeping tabs on the Wardens creeping. And again. Oh, he's going to steal the last hit again. Coil Nova at the ready. Nova steals it. Same item again. Lionhorn. LawLiet needs more levels, man. He needs way more levels. Killing the creep here for the tome. It's looking rough. It is looking very rough. Darkwing the third. There's still one pair of slippers. Oh my god, look at this lich, dude. Plus 22 damage. Absolutely nutty. LawLiet needs to get 1,000,000 kills to get level 5. And then retrain. And then get level 6. First AP. Positioning on the APs is beautiful here, to be honest. Great base build by LawLiet here. Absolutely. Doesn't even have too many wisps for the repair, by the way. 36 supply, still only for LawLiet. Looks like the first AP is about to fall. Oh, silence. Blink prevented. Warden almost goes down. Warden needs rejuve. She needs rejuve so bad. Moon juice is low as well. There's no daytime. No nighttime, I mean, still. Orb of Venom finally. That is a lot more damage from the Warden. But she's still so far from the level 5. Blinking away. Trying to get an invuln, perhaps? Moonblock goes down. LawLiet now supply blocked as well. AP, easy target with the Warden away. Didn't get anything from the shop, actually. Ah, got the Tome of Retraining, I see. Tome of Retraining, some ghoul kills. But also Bear goes down. Lich now level 3. Lich with insane damage. LawLiet down by more than 10 supply. The Warden Gambit does not seem to be working out. Good early game by LawLiet, but the mid-game creeping prevented really well. Ooh, sick reveal. Reveal above the trees to get the Destroyer. There's a bit more mana on the Warden. Foul Knives, 1 kill. 2 kills? Hold on. Oh. Wait. Wait. He got level 5. Okay. It's nighttime now. We got Moonjuice Regen kicking in again. LawLiet, the master of the Warden. Silence could be dispelled, and it is. Lot of statues here. A-bombs now being added, I think. A bit late by 1-0, could have been adding those a bit earlier. Potion, Coil Nova on the Warden. Coil on cooldown at the moment. Now knives. It's only level 2 fan! Oh, LawLiet skilled it too late. Oh, did you see that? The last fan was still only level 2. Didn't skill it. Now he finally skilled it. Oh, silence. Nova again. Ooh, the Warden. Always living a dangerous life. Shop running out of potions soon, perhaps. Found Knives doing decent damage, but is it enough? It doesn't look like it. The statue heal over time, all the time. So good against the AoE, so good against the Warden. A-bomb now, super tough to bring down. Spreading also the disease. DK. DK, though. Oh, Death Knight. The Warden could get the kill, maybe. Never mind. There's Death Pact. Never mind. At this point, the Warden needs to be level 6. She's not there. She's not there. It's not it. Shredder falls. And I think LawLiet might fall as well. Is he regretting not going Demon Hunter now? Maybe he is. This is a great map for Demon Hunter normally. I appreciate his Warden play. But 1-0 countering it pretty well. Playing aggressive against the Warden creeping in the mid game. That is exactly the way you want to do it. And the Dryas are just getting absolutely ripped to shreds. Has to call for the GG, and 1-0 takes the 2-0 lead in the series. Looked like a good start for LawLiet again. 16,000 damage on this Warden. But a little too far behind tempo. Didn't get level 4, and especially level 5, fast enough, it seems. Amazonia was never the easiest Warden map. LawLiet here. Trying to play his signature hero, but not with success. On map 2. And now the series gets difficult. Being down 0-2. 1-0 here with a 2-0 lead. It could be a happy versus 1-0 grand final again. We've been seeing that a lot in the B Cup. It's pretty crazy, honestly, how consistent these two have been. It was since the switch to the new patch in B Cup 11, we had happy versus 1-0 grand final all but one time. One time it was happy versus Lin grand final. But other than that, it's been the two undeads duking it out in this tournament. I was a bit worried for 1-0 with the mistakes he made. Previously against Blade. I thought he was gonna have a tough time here, but seems like he's faring fine. Very fine indeed in this series so far. The two players played just 2 weeks ago in the WSB Season 6, where 1-0 got a 2-0 as well, 3-0 before that, 3-2 before that. 1-0 here on a 3-game win streak. And if 1-0 wins the next map, then I think we are pretty much set for the next win. If LawLiet wants to start a comeback, it has to start now. Has to start now on Twisted Meadows. And Twisted Meadows is a great map for the Warden. In my opinion, the best map for the Warden. Against Happy, though, here he didn't play Warden. He played Demon Hunter. Is it going to be a Warden? Is it going to be a Demon? Might it be a fast expansion? That's certainly a possibility. 1-0 has been playing quite a bit of fast expo against Night Elf lately. Looking at the lobby, we got our players ready. Just waiting once again from the go of the admins. Happy watching this series. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a favorite here. I'm pretty sure Happy would love to see LawLiet win here, and then play LawLiet in the grand final. With how amazing Happy's matchup against Night Elf is, I would expect he would prefer to see LawLiet there to be his opponent again. Would be their encounter right away once more after the upper bracket final. What is Happy's recent track record against 1-0 actually? Happy has retaken first place, by the way, in the ELO standings. For 2 or 3 weeks, it was Lin being in first, but now it's Happy again, as is only proper, perhaps in his view. Oh, is the game starting? Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm seeing right now that 1-0 actually has an amazing run against Happy lately. With 3 out of 5 matches being won by 1-0 since BCup 12. Before that, we had a bunch of losses, but most recently, 1-0 indeed. Looking good there. All right. Can this be the map where the LawLiet can start the comeback? Or is 1-0 going to win here and close out this series early? And what's the hero going to be? Does LawLiet still trust in the Warden? I would absolutely love to see Warden here. She's so strong on this map. But maybe LawLiet just doesn't feel like she has enough power to handle the undead late game. If you get level 5 early, if you get level 6 at some point, the Warden is insane. But getting her there can be very difficult. But he's trying again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I want to see. Warden once again. DK Ghouls on the other side. 1-0 scouting ahead with the Acolyte. Early game harass or early expansion. That's the 2 options here that should be available to 1-0. Acolyte scout. Sees what's going on. Oh, Archer wants to pull the creeps. Oh, that didn't work, right? The Rock Golem went back to his starting position, so now he should be throwing boulders. Normally, if you catch the Rock Golem on the walk back, then he doesn't use boulders. But here he was all the way back to the starting spot. But maybe, you know, sometimes... Ah, there it is. There's the boulder. Sometimes AI is a bit weird, but there we go. Taking a bit more damage than ideal, maybe. Here's the DK. Here's the skull. We will have the fast expo. And this is a huge map. LawLiet could absolutely have the chance to counter-expand here. One of Mana Steel is a crazy good item, especially early game. Warden, of course, early game on low levels, very weak. Not a good early aggression hero. We had a sub earlier. Thank you, Gatsu91. Much appreciated. Bring, decent for the DK. Gets the level 2 here, gets the aura. Oh, Acolyte killed, but there is another one. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, LawLiet really wants to get the Shadow Priest, apparently. Committing pretty hard for this kill. We'll have to invest another spell. Shadow Strike will do it. Warden still with good mana, thanks to that one of Mana Steel. We have the Tree of Life coming up here, but there is a scout about to spot it. I don't know if the LawLiet can hold this. This might not be doable. Ghouls on the way north. We do have a Berserker, so that's good right-click damage against those ghouls. Warden with the staff, going back home to the Moonwells. Healing up again.
Forces are under attack.
Ooh, big moment in the game. And what is there actually not going for the tree perhaps anymore? Targeting the archers here for a moment. Where are the wisps? LawLiet, why do you never have wisps here, bro? There should be at least 2 wisps over here ready for the detonate.
The town is under siege.
Now 1 wisp comes out, but there's way too many wisps in the main base. That is going to be a cancel. Gonna come at a price. A couple of ghouls are gonna go down, but the expansion here is finishing up at the same time. Warden wants to get 1 more kill, but good block there as well from the other ghoul. That friendly ghoul should be safe. Tree of Life restarted again, but this is a big delay, certainly, on the Expo intentions. Warden out of mana. Wants to creep more. Wants to get level 3. Tech for 1-0 can be started in a moment then. Saturated the expansion, and now can go to tier 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's level 3. And all of a sudden, there's going to be a pretty scary Shadow Strike if he skills into it. LawLiet, in classic LawLiet fashion, holding quite a few skill points, but now is going for it. Forces the staff. And the DK is not that far away from level 3 himself. Ooh, but this is going to take a lot of moon juice. The Warden is a thirsty, thirsty lady once again. Still only half mana. Panda second quite early. This also helps quite a bit with creeping. With Drunken Haze first, you can creep pretty well. And the Warden is looking for Harass. Oh, okay, interesting. Level 3 Warden Harass. And it's the Panda who's creeping. Oh, if the DK reads this, he could harass the Panda creeping. That's a great read by 1-0 right here. Realizing, wait a minute, I can bother you as well, just as you're doing with me. Oh, you don't want to lose that Ancient of War. That's an important tool for creeping. And Panda gonna get the full camp here. Gonna reach a nice fast level 2. While the Tree of Life is getting a position up north. He's got Nature's Blessing. But of course 1-0 is getting rich. Expo has been mining for a long time. Big bank already. Wound Bracers, that's a great item for the Warden. A little bit of Acolyte Harass in the main base. But tier 2 is finishing here. Oh, and the DK is in time. Oh, he actually lost an Acolyte. Whoops. Losing the overview. This is going to be quite a bit of gold lost. Has to make a new one from this Necro. Did already. But the timer's on. Tier 3 is coming. 2 minutes until tier 3. And then 1 more minute for Frenzy Ghouls. So in 11 minutes, possibly the big push could hit the expansion. LawLiet himself going to tier 3, but of course still not mining. Still not mining for quite a long time. Strong heroes though. Panda, Warden. Forcing a fight right now would be perfect for LawLiet. Fighting against 1-0 right here would be a dream scenario. 1-0 should not be eager at all to go for a real engagement. I think he denied. Did he deny with the Ancient of War? Perhaps he did. One 0 so far, only fighting with the Skellies. Fighting with the ghouls would not be a great idea here. No lich yet. No statues yet. Ah, but the lich actually now showing up. LawLiet with a decent amount of mana still left. Ancient of War seems to be dying to the creeps though. And the DK. Oh, the DK. Hurt already. Fan of Knives trying to get the kill. Eer0 has been committed. He's level 3. He goes for Death Pact. Oh my god. He just got it. He just got level 3 for the Death Pact. Are you kidding me? And now all the mana's gone for LawLiet. He's only got 1 Breath of Fire left. Dude, the Death Pact. Last millisecond. And you know what's missing again? Wisps. Again, wisps are missing for the detonates. No Abolish Magic still. And I can't believe 1-0 turned that around. 2 wisps would have won this fight for LawLiet. But I guess he didn't have many wisps to spare. They're all up here.
Players' forces are under attack.
And now we got tier 3 finishing up. Can LawLiet defend? I can't believe 1-0 was able to hold there. About to lose the DK, dude. Just got the level 3. Insane. But what he doesn't have is level 2 coil. Scourge Bone Chimes. Great for the bears, but LawLiet is struggling with healing. Moon Juice, all gone. 1-0, he may have done it again. Solo experience for the DK. Really wants that level 4. He's almost there. Solo creeping also for the Warden. He wants level 2 Fan of Knives. He's missing a little bit still. Defensive setup at the expansion. Moonwell's AP, but the AP might not finish. We got the Alchemist third for the heal spray. 10 supply lead for 1-2-0. Got a heal scroll, got a big mana. And LawLiet's army again looking laughably small. Wisp now being brought in for the defense. Throwing hands with the fire. FL nice, lots of damage against the ghouls. Heal scroll might be necessary here soon. Warden has a mana potion. We got more bears joining from the main base, trying to help out and hold against this push. Still the heal scroll available. No Orb Venom yet on the Knight of Heroes. Shadow Strike on the Alchemist. He might go down pretty quickly here. Right click's coming through, and the Alch is dead now. Level 4 on the Warden, using Shadow Meld as well. Drunken Haze with a fire, Fan of Knives, a lot of AoE damage. Heal scroll was committed by now. The Warden now extremely low HP. Mana potion used, healing from the Moonwells. Has 2 more Fan of Knives possible. And LawLiet holds for now. Ooh, is that enough? Alchemist, of course, going to be back in no time. He was only level 1. Seems like an invuln is necessary on this Alch. Town portal being bought. LawLiet wants to keep creeping with his heroes. In with Archer Scout here, pretty nice. Ooh, LawLiet dodging the first bullet. The first push with tier 3 Frenzy, not finishing the game. Staff of Silence found here. Could be good, but also can be dispelled by the Dryads, who now finally get Abolish. Pendant of Energy, not bad. LawLiet's items here looking solid, and are we starting with the Mass Expo? We might. Not just yet, actually. Still the corpses here from the Undead Army from the previous attack. LawLiet wants to creep one more camp. Gets it. Gets the item. Lionhorn, pretty good. And back to the expansion is the TP. But now we got A-bombs. And those are going to be much tougher to bring down with these AoE spells. Alchemist getting targeted right away. Alch still doesn't have an invuln. Seems like an oversight at this point. Fan, so much damage. Breath of Fire, Shadow Strike. Crazy DPS being pumped out by these Night Elf heroes. Alchemist almost dead again. Nova on the Panda, but he's pretty tanky. And it's the Alchemist who dies again. Panda, though, super hurt. Couldn't pass the staff. The Warden's inventory was full. Couldn't use the staff to save the ally. And so the supply lead is still heavily on 1-2-0, it turns out. Burrow saves the Fiend. It looked good for a moment. It looked good for just a moment for LawLiet, but now, again, his units are being picked off one by one. Dry's especially going down easily. We got the reveal. The Ward needs to find more kills. Needs to get level 6. Fiend denied with the Dark Ritual. Level 6, I say. I mean, level 5 would be a start. He's not there. Oh, staff away. The A-bombs. Doing lots of damage with the Nova. A-bombs here. The perfect addition. Shrugging off that AoE damage. They couldn't even go for Cannibalize to heal so much for free. DK now level 5. Expansion is going down. Third attack upgrade even coming for the Fiends. This Alchemist may not have delivered too well, but well enough. Well, I'm trying to go for the hero kill, but he can't find it here. And that is going to be GG. And again, 1-0 wins this map. I would say this game, LawLiet's early wasn't amazing. Kind of like map number 1. Again, wisps were missing. I've literally been saying this for years. I don't want to sound like the old guy on the porch, but when you set up a tree, especially against undead, for an expansion, there have to be wisps next to it for the detonates. That's a must. If that Tree of Life comes up right away, doesn't get cancelled, it could have been perhaps a different story. The Warden fails twice. The Warden fails twice by LawLiet, and 1-0 goes up 3-0. 1-0 and happy. The eternal finalists, it seems. They are again on a direct collision path. Can 1-0 still be stopped? Man, it's going to be close to impossible now in this series. But LawLiet, at least, surely, he wants to get on the board. That's the invite for the next map. What is the map? Hammerfall is going to be the pick. Well, here at least we don't have to wonder what hero it's going to be. Should be a Demon Hunter for sure. Hammerfall certainly not a map for Warden. Unless 1-0 wants to get very creative and go for a Tavern hero. We've seen a little bit of Firelord in this matchup. We've seen a little bit of Panda in this matchup. But not with the greatest success, to be honest. One or 2 minutes, a little break here before our fourth map kicks off. Is this really going to be a 4-0? We had almost no 4-0s in this tournament. It was Lin versus Dice and Labby versus Happy. And that was it, right? A couple of 4-1s, 4-2s, quite a few 4-3s, so we had some banger matches as well. But now 1-0 could be the second undead in this playoff stage to manage the 4-0 would face Happy then in the grand final coming right up. The grand final will be starting after this series with a little bit of a break. 10-15 minutes break, maybe, until we get that going. He's going Beastmaster with a Bash Bear. Dude, that would be so cool. I would love to see more Beastmaster in the matchup. Or in any matchup. But it seems to be reserved for only very small niche situations. The biggest threat to 1-0 recently have been the top humans. Sok certainly being pretty scary. Even to Blade he lost. And most importantly, Fortitude. When I saw 1-0's games against Fortitude, I was surprised with how one-sided those were. Against Fortitude, it seems like 1-0 is looking entirely without chances at the moment. But in this tournament again, 1-0 making his presence known, despite illness. 1-0 has had a fever for a couple of days, but still here managing the top 3. Looks like the top 4, the top 2, I mean, will be achieved today. Unless LawLiet can manage a crazy comeback from here. All right. Admins are saying ready. We're waiting for the players. Thank you, Norwegian Whale. With the resub, says 1-0 is the only player in the S tier. LawLiet being a washed up Night of, just like the rest of them. There's no surprise that he ain't making it to the grand final. Those are harsh words, good sir. I also think that many of the Night Elves aren't in their top shape right now. But LawLiet, up until today, I thought he looked really good. In some tournaments he was playing, he looked really, really strong. And also here he had some standout moments, but in the end, it always seemed to turn 1-0's way. "3-0. Our score. LawLiet is staring down the barrel. We do have an altar opening, so no neutral hero. There should be no possibility of a Warden, really. LawLiet this time taking the risk that the Ancient of War might be cancelled. With it this close to the creeps, it absolutely could be. But no Ghoul pull this time. It is the Demon Hunter first. Return to Mana Burn and perhaps Immolation. DK opening on the other side. 1-0. Might go for an expansion here. That is certainly a possibility. And LawLiet knows it as well. Sending out wisps for the detonate right away. Acolyte pull. Almost punished. Didn't change too much. Alright, we got 7 Acolytes. We got the skulls. Double skulls. 4 ghouls. This is indeed a fast expansion. Demon Hunter with Claws of Attack and Tome of Agility. And heading north. Needs to get only 1 Skelly, I think, for level 2, right? After finishing the last creep here. Detonate the first Blight. If he gets both, that would be perfect. Making a Tree of Life. Wow. Extremely early Tree of Life. Demon Hunter gets level 2. Steals the Tome. Cheeky, cheeky. And 1-0 is taking a long time to creep this camp. Didn't go mana burn yet. Oh, Acolyte goes down. There's still a backup over here. 1-0 could still cancel the expansion, but doesn't have to. Dude, I almost feel afraid now to say that this is a great spot for LawLiet, because I feel like I've been cursing him. Attack coming up. This doesn't mean 1-0 isn't going to expand. He could still expand on the way to tier 2. And this Tree of Life is progressing. LawLiet going to be behind in tech this time. Noticeably.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 starts now, though. And at last, DK will get level 2. Sets up the skull. Oh, and look at this. The Demon are going for Telestaff to creep the natural right away. Interesting. Using Immolation again. He used almost no mana burn so far to have more mana for Immolation. Trying to creep these camps quickly. DK heading around the map, across the map. Heading down south, but the Tree of Life is already done. You cannot find the castle there anymore. And the demon finished the full camp. Oh, getting surrounded. Oh. Wait. Allows him to escape. What the hell was that? Allows him to escape. Again, no wisps. Why are there never any wisps for detonates, LawLiet? Could have gotten a bunch of skellies here again. Could have gotten very close to the level up. But now only 2 archers. Only 2 archers and a Demon Hunter against a bunch of ghouls. Immolation doing a good amount of damage. Ooh, is he going to save the wisp? There's no dust, so archers could be saved in Shadow Meld. A couple of wisps are going down, though. The Haunted is coming up soon. Tree of Life finally uprooting. Oh, archers! Archer micro here is also not looking too amazing, to be honest. Maybe Demon should have bought boots. Sell the TP, buy the boots when he got the staff. Second hero, much needed. Ancient War attempt here is going to be cancelled as well. We get the Naga second. Can look for some ghoul kills at least. Lich not out yet.
The player's forces are under attack.
It's going to be 1 ghoul going down. Probably 2. Alright, LawLiet getting something back. Naga losing quite a bit of HP. We got the double lures. Gonna have wisps. Made as well. Dryads joining soon. Oh! Look at that, we got an AP up here. That's pretty cute. 1-0 saw it though. Easy cancel for him. And here comes the tier 3. On tier 3, as we know, things are gonna get scary. Undead expansion does end up mining faster. Oh, TP out. Who's gonna get the item? It is the demon. Big healing, but the last hit was stolen. Lich with the Nova secures the experience. But the big healing is very important for the demon, and the Shredder is a huge help as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
But LawLiet has basically no units for a long while. Finally, we got the tree mining. 800 gold behind. And getting the next item here as well. One of mana stealing. I guess the other one went to LawLiet actually. Demons are using a lot of mana. Almost nothing left. Tier 3 not too far away.
A player's forces are under attack.
And LawLiet's tier 3 is late in comparison. Very late. A little bit of creeping before the next big push, but I'm sure that one is soon to come. Well, tons of claws for the Naga. Plus 18 damage. That is very nice for her. But where are the rings? Demon Hunter has no ring of protection. That's scary. And here we go. Destroyer, Frenzy. The timer is on. Can LawLiet hold this time? He's setting up Moonwells. He's setting up APs. He's getting ready for the push. Still not a big army, though. 1-0 about to take the supply lead. Parry up. That's a good item for the demon. But still low armor. At the same time, 1-0 doesn't have that big of an army yet himself. Only 53 supply. Sentry War just expired, but saw the undead coming. 2 potions on the demon. Super low mana, by the way. And here's the push by 1-0. Tier 3 just finished up. Shop not ready yet on LawLiet. Not many units. Not many units at all for LawLiet. 50 supply only. Trying to buy time with the demon. Moon Juice already been used up. Heal potion as well. Master training finally finished. One more rejuve. Shop finishing up. Rejuve partly dispelled. And we got more ghouls joining from the main base. Alright, is this enough? Can he hold? Good staff. Saves the bear. Still alive in the main base. But Moonjuice again, so low, man. Moonjuice is so low. Moonstone was used. But the bears, whenever they go in, they get sniped so easily. They seem so sluggish. LawLiet hold here. He's kind of close in supply, but it doesn't look like it. He is going for more bears, more rejuve. He's repairing the AP. AP positioning here is beautiful. Heavy damage on the Demon Hunter. He's staffed out. There's the rejuve. He did a good job burning as well. There's not too much mana left on the undead heroes, but then again, they're items. Mana potion, one of mana steal. One of Mana Steal would be sick. Could prevent the next mana burn as well. And more of the expansion is starting to fall. Moonwell's going down. LawLiet now at 60 out of 60 supply. And what is there again? It looks like he's not losing any units. Still at 70 himself. Here comes the heal scroll after the Fork Lightning. Naga 1-0 in a bit of trouble. She's only level 1. Not that important really to keep her alive. Not crucial anyways. More destroyers in the air. So much magic damage against the bears. They're just being picked apart one by one. Mana potion, coil. The Lich is healed again. Still has the invuln. And 1-0 is just breaking through again. In the end, it was always the tier 3 timing push that either won the game or got him close to winning. He's looking desperate for LawLiet. 20 supply down and losing more. Having to fight now against A-bombs as well. Has 1-0 lost anything here except for ghouls, by the way? I'm not sure that he has. And a coil one more time. The one of Mana Steal here has looked amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rejuve on the bears. The expansion might just be going down here. Mass Wisp Repair, not good enough. Demon Hunter didn't quite get level 4 this game, trying to stay alive with heal potions. We see 1-0 out of mana, but he doesn't seem to mind. 4-3 levels, finally, on LawLiet. But today, nothing's working. Today, just nothing is working somehow. Trying to play Warden, trying to counter-expand, trying to keep up with the undead, but it's just... Where's the postgame? There it is. It's just not working. Not working today. I am surprised, I gotta say.